and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Going to the run, it's Johnson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And right down the middle. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Split backs here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's...
Snags it, and he's open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Running inside, it's Johnson. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes. There's a crease. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Off play action on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Got his man on the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. He's looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got us. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Vegas.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scrambling away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fires to the tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the number 7 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Jayhawks with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. The run inside, it's Thomas.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen.
Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Orji. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. In the red area, it's Thomas. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Tries to get it on the ground. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. And the ball is free on the pitch. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Rebels. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David. It's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan. Look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Off the play fake on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Fowler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Got his man. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, they weren't thrown to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
He gets a block. Can they catch it? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burnett. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's the pressure. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Fowler. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football.